Nithyananda, my name is Lin. I'm currently in India in my guru Paramahamsa Nithyananda's breathing space in Bangalore. Paramahamsa Nithyananda is the living avatar, the reincarnation of Shiva. Today is the first day after I have finished my Nirahara Samyama challenge. So I have done the first steps of Nirahara Samyama, which is liquid diet, 2 days, 5 days, and 11 days. Usually you do this 3 steps in a row with 1 day break in between, which means you have liquid diet for 2 days and solid food, normal food for 1 day break, and 5 days liquid, 1 day break, and 11 days. So I started, usually we start the first day of every month. I started the 1st April, and now today is the first day I can go back to my solid food diet, the normal food diet. So, and after this, the highest level of Nirahara Samyama is 21 days liquid diet without any break. So that is the ultimate. After that, we are able to get rid of food. So after that 21 days, your body will just absorb energy from the environment. The body will not crave for food anymore, and it will be able to function without food intake. So this is amazing fact that one can experience. I mean, by this yogic practice, we are really going beyond the Maya, going beyond the thought that we are this body and this mind. It is a real experience of how we are connected with the cosmic intelligence. Our body has the possibility, the capability to survive by itself just by communicating with the environment. So I'm really thinking of doing the last step sometime. I haven't really decided when, but it will definitely happen in the short coming future. I really want to live a lifestyle where I feel not bonded by food. Like this is actually the experience I have been having during this 22 days. I felt the crave for food when you are living on the liquid diet. The patterns, the fear, the anger that associated with food are revealed. So for some days, I could really feel this craving for solid food, and together with that, I felt some fear was coming, and I felt one day homesick that I usually don't have normally. I think it's because somehow I was in a vulnerable mood. It just came unconsciously. This feeling. So for me, it was an amazing experience. The past 22 days. I'm happy that I successfully achieved this. It's not like there were too much trouble or difficulties or drama. If you go through emotional up and downs and you feel like really you need to eat, or a hunger that you can take, in that case you have to definitely go back to your solid diet immediately. This is not a practice that is meant for torture. It has to be amazing experience where you let your body go through certain things, but at the same time it cannot be too painful. It's not meant for that. So if you feel the need to stop, stop anywhere, and then later you can restart this process again. But if you do this first 3 steps together, it doesn't matter where you stop, you will restart it from the beginning. So I have another video that where I have explained what kind of liquid diet we eat, and other detailed informations. But basically, it is a spiritual practice where a spiritual context has to be there. I get actually questions like, oh, if you everybody can get rid of food, we don't have this food crisis, the food problem on planet Earth anymore, which is true. If we all human beings are able to be living in this spiritual context and doing the spiritual practice Nirahara Samyama in the right way, then definitely human beings are able to develop a new kind of lifestyle without food intake. But without a spiritual context, only the thought or the purpose of getting rid of food, and then I don't think we are able to, the body is able to achieve that. And all the reality, I don't think that reality will come if the spiritual context is not there. So, but that's a good thought, and definitely I think one day we will be there, because the superconsciousness breakthrough is soon arriving to humanity, which means the jump from being a human being as us to a superconscious human beings, where our superconsciousness are very much awakened. We know who we are, we know the cosmic truth, and we let the consciousness guide our daily life, our behavior, and our thoughts. So when we are there, definitely the lifestyle we have developed today will definitely be changed largely. So if you are interested in also exploring the amazing experience that Nirahara Samyama can give you and your physical body, your mental body, one website I suggest, one is the Nithyananda website where Nirahara is explained, and also there's a Facebook group called Be Food Free, I think. I will give the link in the text box. So for you who needs more guidance and information about this practice, you can join that Facebook group. Just one more thing to add. For the 21 days in a row, the 4th stage of Nirahara Samyama, you have to be around an enlightened master. So for that, really, I don't recommend anyone to do it from home, like privately. So for us, for Nithyananda Adinam, we are open for anyone who is going to take the last stage of Nirahara Samyama, the 21 days in a row without solid food, only liquid food. You are welcome to stay in the ashram with us, either in the form of taking any program or as a volunteer. If you don't want to stay in the ashram full time, you can come and visit us during the day and stay here and enjoy the ambience of the enlightened master and the banyan tree. So if you have more questions, please leave me a message. Thank you for watching. Nithyanandam.